Hello, you people are here. So this is about the first position. So after this, when you take the projection above, so then you will read from here. So B will be visible and A will not be visible. So when you view from here, you will write B dash, and in the bracket you will write it as A dash. And similarly, you will project this above and you will write this as C dash. So this is the first stage. And after that, I told you always you have to take the inclination with respect to HP first. And what it is told, the edge which is resting on
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್
H.
ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾರು.
Hello.
ಹಾ
And in the second stage, it is being told that the edge of the lamina is inclined to 60 degree. So the same edge now will be inclined to 60 degree, and you will measure this distance, how much it is from B dash to C dash. The same distance you'll keep here on the compass and you will cut an arc. So you'll get B dash, A dash and C dash here. So then you will project this projections down. After taking the projections of the front view down, then you will take the projection of the top view also. So then you have to read. So this projection which is meeting over here will be A. So A, and this will be B, and this projection will be C. And similarly, the projection down, you will have to show the arrow what you have taken. The projection towards down, you have to show the direction. And also here you have to show the directions, and then where it meets, the locus of A is meeting with locus of A dash, so this will be A. First you have to make the points, name it, then join. So here the locus of B is meeting with the locus of B dash at this point, so this will be B. And here the locus of C will be meeting with C dash at this point, so this will be C. So then you will join it as A, B and C. So this is the true shape of the lamina, the triangular lamina. So when it is inclined, you won't get the true shape. This will be the apparent shape only. So this with the second stage, when it is inclined with HP, you will get the apparent shape. And the third, what is being told, the edge on which it rests is inclined to VP. So this is the edge on which it is resting at HP. Right now the same edge or the side is inclined to VP at 60 degree. So first what you will do, you will take an 60-degree line. After that you have to now replace the edge from the second stage to the third stage. So now you have to see what is the dimension from A to B. So we'll measure this distance from the compass. You fix any point here as A. So from there you will just cut an arc. So that distance will give you as AB. Okay, so after that, then you have to measure what is the distance from B to C using the compass. So then you will just draw a line, B to C, you will just cut an arc. Similarly, you will measure the distance from A to C and you will cut an arc. So where it intersects, you will join it as A to C and B to C. So now you have inclined the edge which was resting on HP to 60-degree line. Okay, so after this, what is our ultimate thing? We have to get the apparent shape of the front view also. So now you will take the projection above XY line from A, from B and from C. It should be very thin line. After that, you should extend the projection of the front view also. So you will draw the locus from C dash, you will draw the locus from B dash and A dash. So now you should read the locus. If you don't read the locus, you will go wrong in naming. So read the locus of A is meeting with the locus of A dash at this point. So this will be our A dash. Then you will go with the locus of B. It is meeting with B dash here. So this will be our B dash. Then you have the point C here. So you will extend the projection of C here and the projection of C dash. So where it is meeting, this will be our C dash. So after naming, then you will join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash. So this will be the apparent shape of the equilateral triangle lamina. So now we tried to solve two problems, one on an rectangular lamina and the other one on an triangular lamina. So the concept will be the same what we studied. So first stage will provide you the true shape. In the second stage you will incline the given front view with respect to HP, and in the third stage the given surface or the assigned surface will be inclined with respect to VP based on the given angle and the dimensions. So this is how we have to solve a simple problem related to either rectangular lamina or an triangular lamina. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I will give you some problems. You have to solve it in the sketchbook. I'm just explaining you the concepts. Kindly listen. If you have any doubts, you are free to ask. Okay. So related to the apparent angle, I will proceed further. So let me complete, or else let us do this only. See, this is only when the surface is parallel, so the true shape will be only projected. So when it is inclined, apparent length and the uh, apparent angle as well as the apparent surface also comes into picture. So just you go with the next problem. See what's happening here. There is a small change. This is again an equilateral triangular lamina of 25 mm side, and it is resting on one of its side on HP. So whenever it is resting on one of its side on HP, it will be parallel to horizontal plane and perpendicular to our HP plane, and hence you will show first vertical line and then the other two corners to get the required lamina. So construction is similar as I told you before. So you will measure 25 mm, take 60 degree, measure 25 mm, cut an arc, take the projection and get our front view and name it. From down you are viewing, B will be visible, A will not be visible. So which is not visible, you will put it in the bracket, and here C dash, it is only written C, it is actually C dash. B dash in the bracket, A dash, and this is C dash. This is the first stage which was common to the first problem also. And then what has been told, the lamina makes 45 degree with HP. So now what you will do is the lamina you will shift to 45 degree line. So this is a front view. So you will fix one point. You have to always leave some space in between. There will be no measurement for how much you have to leave. See that it is convenient and not too clumsy. So leave some space and then you will fix certain point. So that point will be B dash and A dash. So then you will measure from B dash, A dash to C dash how much it is, and then you will cut an arc on 45 degree line. So now you will get our front view shifted to 45 degree line, and you will name the same B dash, A dash and C dash. And the next step is also, you know what to do. You will take the projection down from the front view, and also you will extend the projection from the top view. So the locus of A is meeting A dash at this point, so this point will be A. Locus of B is meeting B dash at this point, so this will be our B dash. Locus of C is meeting C dash at this point, so this will be our C. Along with this, you have to join the median. In equilateral triangle, always the median divides the other opposite side into two equal parts, and this will be exactly 90 degree. So you will join a line exactly perpendicular. So you have to draw the line from the midpoint of this vertical edge and join to the opposite corner. Okay, so this is the median. So the median here in the first stage will be having its true shape. So but when it goes to the second stage where it is inclined to 45 degree, it is reduced. So this is the apparent shape and this is the apparent size of the median also. Okay, in the previous problem you can notice the projection was exactly parallel and it was told that the edge is been resting on 60 degree to VP. So we didn't calculate the apparent angle here. So if it was told that median is resting on 60 degree line to VP, then first you have to determine the apparent angle. always understand the question. If it is told in the third stage the edge is been resting or the side is been resting on the VP, since we take the projection perpendicular and parallel, it will be having the same dimension. You can notice the edge AB is same here, and the dimension of edge AB in the second stage is also same. So we can take this. Listen here carefully. So here, since the edge dimension was same, we inclined here directly, and we didn't determine the apparent angle. But that is not the case in the second problem. So let us just complete this problem and then I'll leave. Listen. So here in this,
Excuse me, ma'am. The screen is not visible.
yeah, just a second, it got disconnected. 2 seconds, I'm sharing you again. Okay, so here what's happening is, previously I explained it, the edge was been inclined, but now it is told that the median has been inclined. So here you can notice the dimension of the median here is the true dimension. So when it has been inclined to 45-degree line, the dimension of the median now has been reduced. So you cannot directly shift this median to 40-degree line as told, the median inclined at 40-degree. In this stage we have to determine the apparent angle, what we call it as beta. If you are finding out the apparent angle beta for the top view, we represent it as beta, and if you are finding the apparent angle for the front view, we use the terminology alpha. Okay, so that we will explain later. So now how to determine this apparent angle? So first, as usual, we will take, it is told that the lamina makes 45-degree with HP, this is over, and one of its median is inclined at 40-degree to VP. So what we do is, first we will take an 40-degree line, as usual how we used to do. But now after taking 40-degree line, listen carefully, the true shape, the true dimension of the median is in the first stage and not in the second stage. So here you have to measure the distance from D to C, how much it is. Okay, so you will measure the distance, how much it is. On this 40-degree line, you will just fix certain point. Don't fix the point very nearer to the XY line. Let it come little bit below the XY line, because you have to construct and you have to shift this entire lamina over here. So you will fix a certain point and name it this as C. So after naming the point C on 40-degree line, so this is our 40-degree line. So this one, you will measure the true dimension of the median, C and D. So keeping this point as fixed, measuring this distance from the compass, you will cut an arc on the 40-degree line. So it will meet somewhere. So this is the true dimension of the median, what we get from the first stage. So where it cuts an arc, you will name that as an D1 and you will draw a locus. So this is called as a locus of D. After drawing the locus, what we do is, you will come back to the second stage. And in the second stage, the dimension of the median is reduced. So using the compass, again you will measure the distance from C to D. So after measuring the distance from C to D, you will fix one point as C here, and you will try to cut an arc on the locus what you have drawn already. It will meet somewhere. So this you will name it as exactly D. the true dimension of the median is represented by D1 and the apparent dimension of the median is represented by the letter D. Okay, so now we have shifted our apparent dimension of the median to a particular angle. So if you extend this median line to our XY line, so this will provide us the apparent angle beta. You can see from here it is to the XY line, the apparent angle beta is measured. So using the protractor you will measure what is this apparent angle is. Always the apparent angle will be more than that of our inclination with respect to VP. So once the apparent angle is constructed, you will have this reference line. So you will tilt this entire second stage to that of the third stage of the top view. So this perpendicular distance you know already. So now this edge is exactly perpendicular to the median. So what you will do is you will just draw a 90-degree, you will just draw a line which is exactly 90 degree to our median. Okay, so after drawing this line perpendicular to the median, you will measure the distance from D to A, how much it is. So keeping this point, you will cut an arc. Okay, you will get D to A distance. Similarly, from D to B, it will be the same on the other side. You will measure this distance and again you will cut an arc on this line. So you will get the edge A and B, and this C point is fixed already. So you will join A to C and B to C. So now you have shifted the second stage of the top view for an inclination of beta angle 71 degree. For that, you have to construct 40 degree, measure the true dimension from the first stage, draw the locus, and from the same point you will measure the dimensions of the median in the apparent, and then you will cut an arc, and from there you will take an perpendicular, from there you will draw an horizontal line, and then you will measure this distance and join. So after getting this, then you have to take the projection above as usual we used to do. So after taking the projection above from each corners A, C, B, okay, so you will extend the projection here from the locus of C dash, locus of B dash and A dash. So you should now read the locus. Locus of A is meeting the locus of A dash at a particular point. Similarly, locus of B is meeting the locus of B dash at a particular point. Locus of C is meeting the locus of C dash at a particular point. So you will name it as A dash, C dash and B dash. Then you will join all the three sides to get the apparent shape of the given triangular lamina. So whenever it is told it is resting on the median, in case of triangular lamina, you have to determine the apparent angle. If it is shown it is resting on it's resting on the edge, then no need of determining the apparent angle. So you have to read the question. Sometimes the student get confused, they don't determine the apparent angle, they will just shift the median on 45-degree line, they will construct and proceed. That should not happen. So be careful how to determine the apparent angle for the given lamina. So now you will be solving the problem 1, 2 and 3 in your sketchbook. Okay, so this is the same thing what we do it, but the apparent angle now will be above. Did you understand how to calculate the apparent angle beta? Hello? 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 Please answer me. You will be solving the first and the second problem. Okay. I will, you people are in the Google Classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Nitish, are you in the Google Classroom?
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
can
Yes,
you please
ma'am.
send me an invitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, can you please send me an invitation from the Google Classroom so that I can share you the problem sheets? Okay. Hello.
Ma'am, some of us don't have our sketchbooks. Ma'am, we from hostel.
Some of you don't have the
I
sketchbooks.
mean, we didn't get our sketchbooks to the home.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If that is the case, no worry. You have at least the plain A4 size sheet papers with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
ma'am.
you try to solve in A4 sheet papers, okay? And what all the problems you solve, you just
Okay.
upload in the Google Classroom. Take the snapshot of it and
Okay,
upload
ma'am.
in the Google Classroom. Later, you can do it in the sketchbook. At least people who are having the sketchbook with you
Okay,
all,
ma'am.
please solve the problem in the sketchbook directly. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So you have to send an invitation link for Google Classroom from your end. I will share you the problem. Hello.
Can we get the video of this class, ma'am?
Please be louder. Hello.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, please tell me you were telling something.
Hello.
Someone told me right now
Yes,
something.
ma'am.
Yeah, I was not audible. Please tell.
Ma'am,
You
can
when
we get the video of this class?
video of this class. Yeah, I will share you in the Google Classroom.
Video of this class, ma'am. Can we get it through group
Yeah,
or
the video of this
something
I
like
can
this?
I can upload it through the YouTube channel also and
Okay,
in the
ma'am.
Google Classroom also I can upload it. Okay. So any one of you please take the responsibility of inviting me to the Google Classroom so that I can share you all the data also.
Ma'am, actually, you can create the class and send us a link in the group.
Repeat again.
Ma'am, you can create a class. There's this option when you open the app, join class. You can create the class and then send a link in the group.
Okay, okay, that I will do. No, because for our mechanical department, we had the student list with us, so we uploaded and invited them together. So since you are from the other department, I just asked you, since there were no connectivity, I'll just give it a try. If not possible, I will just ask you to send an invitation link, okay? So in the sketchbook, you have to solve
Okay,
the
ma'am.
three problems and relatedly, I will just send you what you have to do it. And next in the regular theory class, I will just explain you few more problems and in the practical session, you will solve the problem in the sheet in front of me. Okay. Since the theory was not done related to the planes, we just started with the theory in the practical session.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Was it clear?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please take care.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
will just
Yes, ma'am.
see again in the next class. Any doubt, please feel free to ask me either through mail or WhatsApp or through Google Classroom or anything. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
ma'am.
doubts you have, you are free to ask me right
Okay,
now.
ma'am.
Any doubts you have? Okay, then take care. Bye bye. I needed the attendance of you people. Can you tell your USN numbers?
Ma'am, we sent all
94.
the names in
Ma'am,
the chat.
Yeah.
We sent the names in the chat, no, ma'am.
Which chat?
Ma'am, you
Same
can check
Zoom
out
chat.
the list of participants, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, in the list of, you can check in the list of participants. There you'll find chats. There you'll find all the names.
Yeah, in the charts I do get, but now initially there were 26 participants. Now I am able to see 22. So only I asked. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
ma'am.
I'll just cross check with the chart. I have the data. I will just cross check with it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, then
Okay.
take care. Do the problems in sheet of paper. Those who have sketchbook, kindly do it in it. Okay, I will share you the relevant data in Google Classroom. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. Anything else?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.